What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We have a new game for you today. It's Franchise Hockey Manager 11. I think I have posted some Franchise Hockey Manager before. But yes, this is Franchise Hockey Manager 11. So welcome in. If you've played it before, you're gonna know this page looks weird because normally you don't start on a team. Well, I recorded the first episode, I thought, but my mic was muted the whole time. So, this is technically episode 1. We're only like 3 games into the franchise, so it's not that upsetting. But on the bright side, we get to play more games now, so there's that. Alright, if you've never played this game before, it's gonna be tough to keep up with me, but I'll try my best for those of you that are new to the game. Those of you that have played it before, you know exactly what's going on. What we're doing is starting from the bottom and hopefully working our way up to the National Hockey League, 0 to hero style. You gotta start somewhere, so we got a contract offer for Nürnberg in the DL, go into transactions and transaction log, so you guys can see who I've gotten rid of who I've brought in. So there's Will Grabner, Ryan Stoa, and Cody Hawkinson that we released. They were all foreigners, not the best, and we saved quite a bit of money on them. We brought in this defenseman Bettenauer, this winger Mika Parkkinen. We brought in Kai. I think it's Ushazik. We're gonna stick with Kai. We have Samuel Saint-Hilaire as well brought in, and Liam Gilmartin. So this roster requirements is 9 foreigners. You can have a maximum of 9 foreigners. And you have to have a minimum of 3 guys under the age of 23. You can have a roster size of 25. Unlike the NHL, there is no salary cap, so it's basically whatever your team makes. I brought in Parkkinen. He was in Norway for a couple years. Now he's making the jump to the DL. We have Evan Barrett and Jeremy McKenna. We have Kai here. He was a WHL player last year and the year before, I believe all 4 years actually, but he was dominant enough to where I wanted to take a chance on him. Gilmartin, he is a European guy that wanted to play college, but we offered him a contract and he accepted to join our team. We brought on this former German OBE league player. He's brought on to the DL team. We're definitely not the strongest. There's also Samuel here. He played in the QMJHL last year. So he's making the jump to pro hockey here with us at Nürnberg. We have an overtime loss there. We got a point out of it, it looks like. And this team will be a solid contender for 10th, like in that range, maybe squeaking into the playoffs, but probably on the outside looking in. But that's okay because we have development here. I went to go re-sign Kai. He does want to come back to the DL for another year, if not more, so let's try to get him signed up, pluck him from potential NHL players or NHL teams. Samuel does not want to come back to this league, so he'll be playing a year with us here, and then we'll be looking to upgrade our goaltending. Alright, development report for the month. We only had a couple guys develop. Kinda sucks, but we'll be moving on. Let's up the scouting spending on points here. So you can spend points here to increase scouting support, increase team morale, and you can do game promotion and arena operations as well. So we're going to add a little bit to every single one. I'm thinking we can add like +6 to the morale. That would be good. With us being in the German league, we'll get Saint Hilaire in. We don't have to get him as many games this year. He was gonna take a bigger part on this team, but since he doesn't want to come back, there's no point to play him all my games, right? So we do have former NHLers in this league as well. Here's your NHL preview. Oh, and since we are in the DL, we also can book a trip to the Spangler Cup and Champions League. Those are just bigger tournaments. Spangler Cup, I'm not sure who's in that, but Champions League, that's basically all European teams in one big tournament. It's a pretty big tournament on the European side of hockey, so it'd be nice to get into one of those tournaments. Trutel will get in. 7-0 loss. We're slipping away a little bit. Kai is becoming better at the right side. That's good. He's going to be hopefully a staple on this team for a couple of years. That's fine. We're going to play Berlin here, and we're going to get Trutel in the net. Saint Hilaire's been really good, actually. Four nothing loss. Yeah, they're a good team. They're a good team. As long as we don't go down to relegation to the DL2, I'm good with that this year. For game 8, Partanen is getting closer, but he's still about a week out. Gil Martin is ready to continue. Looks like he might be putting up some points for us this year, so that would be good. He also needs his contract renewed, and he does want to come back. Okay, so I do have a couple contracts open. Or sorry, no offers open, but we have looked at some offers. Again, Kai does want to come back. From Calgary, Alberta, and Saint Hilaire does not want to come back. He wants to probably go back across the pond to North America. Trutel's back in, and we're going to need a 6-4 win, a big victory. So I haven't been really looking at the losses as much. I know we're going to be a bad team, so I'm not too worried about how the team performs this year. It's also not our team, right? We've added a couple guys. We can rework all of this going into next year. Trutel will get back in the net tonight for this game, and we pull out the 4-2 win. Let's take a look at how guys have been playing. Yeah, we have a goalie we're not using, that's fine. Both goalies have been pretty solid. Got a 59 there. What is the date for you, day to day? Let's get up to our next game, and hopefully by then he'll be ready to go. Another shutout. He is such a good goalie, and it's a shame he doesn't want to come back. Because I would love to build around that goaltender. Big win there for Trutel. A few more months for Kai to be adjusted. That's not a bad point total, and again, it's unfortunate we're losing this goaltender, but it is what it is. Partanen should be comfortable very soon. Alright, so everybody on 1-year deals. We have 2 guys on 2-year deals. They might be kept around. They definitely will to the end of the contract, but we'll see going forward. Mika would want to come back for another year, and I would want you back. You are a very solid option for us. Yeah, we'll bring him back. Storif, $110,000. No, we will not be bringing you back. Yep, we'll re-sign him for that. I would love to bring Evan Barrett back in. Would he be captain material if we sign him? It's kind of what I'm trying to figure out. Okay, what is this? Loyalty isn't big. We move on to greener pastures. Team should be aware. Prone to controversy. I don't think we bring him back. Option. He's played some AHL minutes and some ECHL minutes, so he's a good guy to keep around. Hi. I want to try to bring him back for as long as possible. If I could try to find a 3-year deal, that'd be great. What about 70,000 for the next 3 years as a power forward here? I'm fine with you at 90. He wants a 1 year. Okay, so we'll go 2 year. He would do 90. 90,000 as a power forward for 2 years. Dude, if that's all your offer is, I will gladly bring you back for another year. The forwards, goalies, Trutel's got 3 years. Uh-oh. He might be a buyout next year. I think we're going to rework the entire defensive core. So I think we'll let them walk. Let's get into this next game. It's going to be a Trutel game. And we win 5-0. Huge game. 27-point pace for Partsinen. That's really good. That's solid. 27 points in 24 games. In 52, he's going to put up 33. That's really good as well for Evan Barrett. McKenna. Okay. Good. Good for Kai. Gil Martin looks to be solid too. Meyer looks to be good. Gerard looks to be good. It's solid. It's a solid team. It's not the best, but it's a solid team so far. Goaltending has been pretty solid so far, so we like to see that. Trutel, Saint-Hilaire through 7 games. Solid numbers. That's going to get him a job somewhere next year. Probably the A or the ECHL. I'll see you in the next episode. Peace out.